I started Farmhouse Frocks by just simply the fact that I had to have clothes for myself that fit me, and that's how I actually got started, because I wanted to have fashionable clothing for myself. One of the things that it only makes sense that Farmhouse Frocks is in Holmes County is because of the making and the genuine quality that the Amish ladies bring to these products. And if I didn't live here, I couldn't build the relationships over the years with these women. I couldn't have the quality of the product that I have. The purpose it gives the Amish ladies, and also bring income to their families, and it just moves me to see what it has done for all 30 of my seamstresses. But most of all, I love the relationships I have with them and the time I spend with them, and being able to talk to them and pray with them when they need something. And I found that I've just been so compassionate for the Amish ladies, and that's actually one of my favorite parts of Farmhouse Frocks, is the relationships that I have formed with these ladies and their children. One of the reasons I left the Amish is because I wanted to be able to explore things that I couldn't as an Amish person. And I also liked fashion, and I always wanted to make my Amish dresses fancier, and I always envisioned me traveling the world when I leave the Amish. Growing up, and I remember how I would look at the English ladies' clothes and I would think, someday I'm gonna wear those clothes. So probably me leaving the Amish wasn't the right motive, but then later on it helped me to be able to have relationships with people all over the world. I'm very thankful for my heritage I have and the relationships I still have with the Amish. I just treasure the true unity in family, and I feel I have been so blessed to be able to carry that on in the Farmhouse Frocks.
I'm Lena Schlabach, and I'm Lena's daughter, and I manage Farmhouse Frocks.
Felicia is really great with telling women of what frock looks the best on their body.
I'm Sydney Schlabach, and I am Lena's daughter.
Sydney is a good prayer warrior and a backbone of my business, where she helps me design, and she also speaks life into me when I don't believe in myself. When people walk into the studio for the first time, they are mesmerized by the beauty that we have at our store. People are always like, it looks even bigger than it does on social media. I have a huge following on social media. So people drive 2, 3, and 5 hours sometimes to come see it in person. And I think people like to touch and feel it, the softness of the fabric, and also want to experience it in person. When I look for fabrics for Farmhouse Frocks, I always have to touch everything. It has to be a durable fabric, and it also has to be soft, most of all. When the Amish ladies sew the tags on, they pray for every woman that will wear that article of clothing. Farmhouse Frocks has a motto, more faith than fear. I feel you cannot have more faith and fear unless you live it. You can say that is my motto, but you cannot be tested in your faith unless you face your fears. And that has been one thing. First of all, when we first started, I had no idea when we opened the studio how we're gonna deliver this without loans or money. And I just literally proclaimed his word every day that he is gonna provide, and I had faith in that. And he provided. I remember being face down on the studio floor after 28 gallons of paint, thinking, how am I going to do this? Because there was like things that come up you hadn't planned for, and he delivered. I love the hard work that is in this community. I really admire how I was raised, working hard. I'm thankful for that my dad and mom taught us to work hard, and I feel that has also become a quality that I have in Farmhouse Frocks, is I'll do whatever it takes, and of course only the Lord can provide the rest, but I can do my part.